So what's up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of JA News.
It's up.
Salute to you for tuning in. So after a short break, we are officially back, and to get back into the swing of things, I kind of want to reflect on the current state of sneakers. We're about halfway into 2023. I want to kind of talk about what I'm seeing people actually wearing, as well as where I see things heading into the future. And stay tuned. Of course, another unreleased pair of Yeezys has surfaced, adding to the long list of unreleased pairs that Adidas is just sitting on. So let's get back into things the right way. Make sure you guys smash the like button. I literally can't do it without everybody's support. And if you're new here, you can catch new episodes of JA News weekdays, Mondays through Fridays. Be sure to subscribe. Don't miss any updates. So as we were talking about earlier, we're halfway through the year. And of course, we always talk about hype sneakers all the time on this channel, but I feel like it's also important to talk about shoes that people are actually rocking on feet. So over the weekend, I spent some time with the family in Orlando, and upon checking in at our hotel, I noticed we had so many people from all across the world, so many international travelers, that I found a great opportunity, since we always talk about shoes here all the time, to take a look at shoes that people are actually rocking on feet. So of course, you got to keep in mind, people are traveling, they're hitting theme parks, they're walking around. So of course, comfort is king, which is why I felt like I saw so many people rocking Hoka sneakers. So out of the theme parks, I saw a lot of people rocking these joints, and I'm not sure when this company was founded, but it feels like over the last year or so, I've seen this brand get a lot more popular. Now, in terms of the design, I would compare these joints to something like Skechers or something like that. A pretty ugly design, but not saying ugly is bad. Of course, I am a fan of some ugly designs, but I feel like the key factor here is the sole. You got this huge, massive sole that appears to be very comfortable, which is why I feel like a lot of people are choosing to rock these, especially in that setting. But it felt like it was mostly adults rocking these. I really didn't notice any kids wearing these at all. But when it comes to the kids, of course, as you would expect, I saw a lot of Dunk Lows, a lot of Jordan 1s, Jordan 4s, Yeezy foam runners, and slides. But surprisingly, outside of those popular models, I didn't really see much diversity. It was really just a lot of those pairs. I was expecting to maybe see like Air Maxes, didn't see much of those. And outside of Jordan 1s and 4s, didn't notice a lot of other retro Jordan models. And besides the foam runners and slides, I was expecting to see a lot of kids rocking 350s, but surprisingly didn't see that. Didn't notice, many kids rocking other Yeezy models just outside of the foam runners and slides. So of course, as nighttime approached, you saw a lot more Jordans start to pop up, but just the usual numbers like the Jordan 1s, 4s. Also started to see some 3s pop up during the nighttime, but outside of the norm, not much love for other retro Jordan models. Of course, you saw a few old heads here and there rocking like 7s or Jordan 11s, but these are the type of dudes that that you see rocking like full Jordan fits from head to toe type of vibe. So shockingly, outside of your Jordans, I was really surprised, I kid you not, to see so many adults rocking Yeezys on feet. And I'm talking adult men rocking Yeezy 350s. Keep in mind, this is an international crowd. This is Orlando during the summertime, a lot of international travelers, but most grown men I saw on feet were rocking Yeezy 350s, which blew my mind. And then of course, when it comes to women, so many Yeezy 350s, 500s, foam runners, so many different pairs. And I was shocked to see that overall, I kid you not, I'm not lying just because it's me, y'all, like dead ass, I noticed just as many pairs of Yeezys as I noticed Jordans, which was really surprising to me. And it felt like we did see a lot of pairs that, dropped from this recent Yeezy release. So of course, I saw so many foam runners, those MX carbon joints. They were everywhere. I mean, MX Cinder, they were all over the place. So many foam runners, so many 350s, as I mentioned. Probably the most popular sneaker that I saw was those MX Cinders, and then the 350 Onyx joints. Saw those all over the place. So overall, based off this crowd, remember, this is an international group. This is during the summertime and people are traveling, walking around for theme parks and everything. But overall, I saw just as many Yeezys as I saw Jordans, which blew my mind, but then it all does make sense, you know, with this big Yeezy drop. It looks like a lot of people were wearing those pairs from that recent release. So of course for me, you know, I was out there rocking my Yeezys. I brought a pair of my New Balance 860 V2s. Of course, I saw nobody rocking anything like those joints. When it comes to New Balance, I saw a lot of 574s, but outside of that popular model, actually, surprisingly, didn't see much from New Balance. Saw a couple of pairs of Asics out there, but for the most part, if it wasn't Jordans or a pair of Nikes, it was Yeezys. And outside of that, there wasn't really much love from other brands. Of course, you know, you saw Hoka's, you saw your generic Nike outlet models, but in terms of like hype sneakers, pretty much just Jordans and Yeezys, which I feel like Adidas is definitely missing the mark right here. When it comes to Yeezy releases, they better drop those unreleased pairs, because there was so many people rocking Yeezys throughout the weekend. And I feel like the most popular sneaker overall had to be the Yeezy Foam Runner. Like those MX Cinder joints, I literally had to see about like 30 pairs of those joints in the wild. And Adidas must have made so many pairs of those joints. And I just think that the Foam Runner is such a great model because it's so versatile. You saw people rocking them joints at the theme park, you know, to the water parks, you know, even out at nighttime, as well as so many women rocking Foam Runners. So I just feel like it's definitely one of the most popular as well as versatile models, which leads us into a first look at an unreleased colorway. Of course, this comes from Master Chef Ian once again, those boys over at Private Selection. Now, you may think that this pair closely resembles the Stone Sage, which it definitely does, but it appears that this version has a little more like gray, almost like baby bluish of a hue into there. So it's a MX pattern right here. And once again, you just got another great colorway for the Yeezy Foam Runner, a great neutral colorway, but with that little hint of that MX pattern, just to kind of give it that vibe and that Yeezy uniqueness. So as I mentioned, the Foam Runner has quickly became one of the most popular models. Personally, I stopped rocking them as much, but with this resurgence, with this new Yeezy drop, it's just kind of giving me a newfound appreciation for this model, which is so versatile, it's comfortable, and on top of that, has a great, dope, futuristic look. So with another unreleased Yeezy popping up, this just adds on to the list of unreleased pairs that Adidas is sitting on. So of course, we just recently had this big Yeezy drop. There is a rumor that there's a placeholder date for another Yeezy release actually this weekend. So I just got back. We're gonna get back into the swing of things. We're gonna monitor everything going on. I gotta get back updated on everything, but I feel like Adidas will have another drop. Of course, they haven't said anything. They have acknowledged that there's more pairs available. We know there's so many unreleased pairs, countless models, but they're currently saying that they haven't made a decision on what to do. But in the meantime, it looks like the general of this whole Yeezy thing, Ye, he's over with the wife, family, you know, as well as a select group of Yeezy designers over in Japan. So I guess he's catching some vibes and inspirations, but we're gonna leave it at that for now. We're gonna get more into that on tomorrow's edition of JA News. So we're gonna wrap things up right here. Salute to everybody for tuning in. If you guys haven't done so yet, be sure to leave a like on today's video, as well as get into the comments and leave your feedback on all of the topics covered here today. So salute, guys. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love.